welcome back to another episode of SlyJ versus Infernal Sky, super hostile map by Vechs. I'm going to explore a new area today. If I can get there, that is. This is going to be the Shredded Sky area. I had just started out at my intersection 2 house, and it looks like I'm going to have to do some bridging. Saving you guys the joy of watching me bridge ever so slowly and meticulously. I'm sorry, but I prefer to make like a nice double wide bridge and, you know, maybe nicely lit up or with half slabs or something, because I know I'm going to be going back and forth along this bridge a lot. I mean, Ghost Town was huge. I spent a long time over there, and this, well, might not be as big, but I can imagine crossing back and forth a lot. Look, a ladder already. No, I mean, I gravelled, and I laddered, and here we are. We've touched down, so to speak, at Shredded Sky. And yes, I'm taking this slowly and meticulously. I particularly want my kind of entrance and leaving areas just to be well lit and safe, you know, because I can just picture myself, you know, the next time I'm here just like running for my life, and I don't want to run right off the edge or something like that. I mean, you've seen me do such ridiculous things if you've been watching this Let's Play. Or more like just, I don't know, careless things. You know, spending too long, really. That's my thing. I'll spend too long. And then next thing you know, it's nighttime, and I'm like, I don't want to go back. And then next thing you know, it's like, you know, mobs are populating. And, you know, once you die and you want to go back and get your gear, if that happens to me here, I'm going to be really glad that I have lit this up so well, which is what I'm doing right now, or at least starting to. And I guess my challenge is to keep that interesting for you guys, because I realize that I kind of go slower than other players. Been watching some other Let's Plays, and these guys just kind of walk on through, or in some cases, madly run on through. And I guess, you know, that's a tactic. You know, you can run through and survive. Just don't give the mobs time to get you. But I also notice some of these same players running right past chests and other things that might have been interesting. And the mob fighting too. I mean, hey, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm playing the super hostile, you know. So, speaking of which, look at these guys over there in that shaded area. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen such a densely populated hostile mob area. Or I should say, I don't think I've ever seen an area so densely populated by hostile mobs. Look at them. They're just crowding over there. And that, straight ahead, when I first saw it out of the corner of my eye, I was like, oh, is that a new wool place? But no, that's the Ghost Town, one of the towers over on Ghost Town. Man, and there's even more of them. Vechs, the maker of this map, somehow knows how to bypass the built-in mob cap of Minecraft. Minecraft has something built in so that, like, when you're playing a normal survival world, you won't get like this many mobs in one area. But he figured out how to go around that and make them like just pack an area like there are in that island across from me. See, it's getting dark already. And see, this is exactly what I was saying, is that I start doing things longer than I intend, and next thing you know, I'm stuck out on somewhere, and that is exactly why I'm lighting this up, so I will have the freedom to move around as I wish. Also, being that I let it kind of get dark, I can see how well or not well I'm doing with lighting it up. You know, like, you think you put a ton of glowstone, and even still, there's like little holes. I don't know. Okay, I am going to head back up real fast. I got a bed at the house at the crossing, and I'm going to jump into it real quick and come back. My goodness, a new day already, and it just seems like just a minute ago that it was nighttime. Okay, so yeah, I went back, I slept, and now we got a new day here, and I can't resist. I'm going to get some of that coal over there, even though I do have plenty back at home base and my other home base and probably some other places as well, but I just can't resist. I think it's probably something that happens to a lot of Minecraft players. They just kind of see coal and or any resource and just have to grab it. But I also know it's not every Minecraft player, and that's why I'm kind of spending a little bit of time here kind of explaining my play style, because I'm sure some of you are going, God, why is she going to so much trouble? Just, go on through the map. And I've been watching some other Let's Plays, and, I see people do things a lot faster than I have. And it's partly my style. I like to enjoy the scenery and I like to find the secrets and stuff too. I haven't shown all of that. I probably should. There was some other cool stuff I found. But anyway, and exploring, that's the interesting thing. And I haven't watched any Let's Play of this map. I very much on purpose want to like not know what I'm doing, which is probably very obvious to all of you that I don't know what I'm doing. But I've seen other players on other maps say like, okay, my next step is to find the blah blah blah, whatever it is. And they know this because they already watched the whole map and they know just exactly where they need to go and they can go straight through it. And yeah, that's more efficient, but it takes away a lot of the joy. For me, the fun is the discovery and, the danger. Okay, right now there's maybe not so much danger and discovery. Right now it's just kind of like obsessive digging. But okay, well that part I just can't help that part. Sorry. Okay, it's another new day yet again. I dug and a lot of Minecraft time passed. Let's just leave it at that and just say it's a new Minecraft day. And I did a lot of coal digging. But now I'm going to practice what I preach and go for what I was just saying before about the joyful discovery or the joy of discovery instead of the obsessive digging. And let's go venturing a little further. I'm getting curious about the mob pack area. That's what I'm going to call it. That shadow over ahead of me to the left, where you can like literally watch it filling up with mobs before my very eyes. I guess like as soon as I start venturing close, it just triggers Minecraft to start letting them spawn. And spawn they do. Wow, that is a heavily packed area, as I already said. But what I'm thinking here, okay, right now I'm wandering over this way because I have to bridge over to that island, and it doesn't make sense to do it right, and end up right in the midst of that mob pack. But it also doesn't look like there's any, like, really totally obvious shorter place. But anyway, I'm just kind of checking it out over here. Slimes. Now that's weird. I mean, this place is so trippy. I love this scenery. But it's just such a, like, a barren stonescape, like sort of moon-like or rocky desert-like, or just, I don't know, it's not really like anywhere on Earth, really. And slimes, I mean, they belong in the swamp, so that seems a little bit weird to me, but okay, there's slimes over there. And, okay, so I just kind of wanted to just check out all my various options for bridging over to the next island here, as well as light this up, because I don't know where I need to go. Like some other players, they already know exactly where they need to go to, but I don't, and I got to admit, I'm getting curious about that mob area. I'm gonna fix my distance. I think, I mean, one of the things that is really kind of making this harder than it needs to be is me playing on either short or maybe short plus 48. I got Optifine, or maybe sometimes normal. It depends on how things are behaving. But unfortunately for me, I really can't do far without a serious frame rate, making it suffer a lot. The frame rate will really suffer. So I can't really do that. And I think in areas like this, it really does kind of hold me back because I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Right here, this so, the tower over there, it keeps on kind of coming in and out. And I keep on thinking, oh man, sorry to interrupt my own self again, but look at how many mobs! Ah, oh, that freaks me out every time. Okay, what I was saying was the tower over there is just that part of Ghost Town. And I'm gonna guess that, I mean, that looks like the closest place to Ghost Town, so probably Vechs put all these mobs here just because people would be tempted to bridge over from there. And I guess he didn't want them to do that and put all those mobs there. Or there's something else cool, like over where those mobs are. I mean, if it's got that many, the might very well be guarding something of interest. I mean, that's what we found last time over with the city vaults in Ghost Town. I mean, I kept on returning to this one building just because it just kept having so many mobs on it. And sure enough, that was like the jackpot of resources and stuff. So maybe there's a jackpot of resources over there. Or maybe Vechs just put them there, put that big cloud to make the big shadow to make the ton of mobs. Put that there just to keep people from like taking a shortcut. I guess he wanted to like herd us all over the other way. I just don't know. And maybe some other players that watch other people do a map before him, they would know, and then they would approach the map in the most sensible way. Whereas me, I have no idea, and I'm probably going to end up just going right into that sand over there. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of wandering around back and forth and just kind of babbling to you guys while I sort of think out loud about like, where do I want to bridge over? It kind of seems like it's getting narrowed down to over here or over there. Yeah, that's really getting narrowed down, huh? I mean, the other thing I want to think about is it's me. I know I'm going to be going, coming back again and then probably going out again. So I definitely want like a shortest route or like a convenient, good route because I intend to be taking it multiple times. Yeah, there looks the shortest, but of course there's like a ton of sand there that's just going to like collapse and I'll fall into the void. Okay, so I walked around some more and I've decided I'm going to get into it with those mobs. Okay, I bridged over and now I'm approaching the area with, I'm going to call it the mob pack because I mean, what else are you going to call it? Okay, so I bridged over, I've come around, and now I'm approaching them from the side. And, sorry, I'm kind of thinking out loud here, but I wonder if I can hit them from here. I mean, I think I can. And I think they can't hit me back. Oh, I love that. It's always fun when you just kind of fire and then you see one of them like jump like, ouch! Gotcha! But yeah, this is exceedingly inefficient because look at it this way. It's going to take me at least 3 arrows. Sorry, not 3 hours, but it's going to take me 3 arrows for each mob. Yeah, see, I just took one out and like 2 came up in its place. That's just what I was about to try to explain. Yeah, it's going to take me like 3 of these arrows for each of the mobs, and with the time spent to like recharge the bow, it's just not gonna do anything to thin them out. And if I have 1 gajillion mobs times 3 arrows per mob, then that means I need 3 cajillion billion million arrows, which I don't have because I don't have an infinity bow. So I'm just gonna start heading over there and let's see. Oops. Okay, Enderman, it's okay. No, just chill, okay? Enderman, just chill, Enderman. Hello. Okay. Yeah, here's this new zombie behavior of like one of them gets mad and then they all start coming across the bridge. But this is kind of good because when they come out of the shadow, it definitely takes them a while to get to me, so they're all like kind of like well toasted by the time they arrive over at me. And I can just give them like a hit or 2 and yeah. But you know what? Even this is not going to be enough for taking them all out because even this, getting them to come in a crowd and then get all baked before they get to me, even that's not going to be killing them fast enough for the numbers that are there. I mean, I just have to get over there and like get it lit up so they stop freaking spawning. And oops, Enderman, I'm sorry, Enderman. No, chill. It's all good. And yes, I realize this is probably like completely unnecessary. I mean, there's got to be other cooler stuff like over to my right. I mean, these shredded sky islands seem to go on for a long time. I just kind of took some little quick peeks over at them. And I'm probably able to just bypass this area altogether. But hey, I mean, like I said, this is why I do super hostile, you know, to fight against a million, jillion, gabillion mobs. Okay, wait, and retreat too. Okay, chill, chill, chill. Okay, this is getting... yeah, I'm not gonna make it this time. The sun is starting to set, and... Okay, alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this batch. And gotten a little experience up too, by the way. And a carrot! Nice! Ooh, I'd like a potato too. That would be good. But I don't think I can venture far enough to get all that other experience that's like way over there. Oh well. Okay, but here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna head back now because I took too long and it got dark. And while I'm on the way, I'm going to show you the way that I came because I had cut out all of that. And, you know, just for the sake of brevity and not being boring. But for the sake of documenting, well, here's my, like, goofy little place where I bridged over. This actually wasn't the real bridge. I don't know what you would call it, but whatever it was, like a thinner area. And then, yeah, over there. So hopefully don't get lost. And, oops, wrong button, darling. I just took a screenshot by mistake. Arrgh. Okay, so, yeah, over here, I had made, like, a proper bridge, or a sort of proper bridge. And also from here, if I went, instead of over where the mobs are, if I just kept on going in that direction that's, like, now behind me, well, I'm going to do that later, is what I'm saying. It looks like there's a ton of stuff over there. So, okay, so back I am going over to the, whatchamacallit, crossing house, as I'm calling it. And I've kind of made a bit of progress. Oh, yeah, there's my tree, too. Made a bit of progress on getting this lit up and sort of like, you know, settled, you know, sort of like civilized, shall we put it? And yeah, I even made this like little way station. I'm not going to call it a house because it doesn't have a bed, but I just put like a crafting table and a chest in there, you know, if I want to keep stuff or whatever. And yeah, so I just kind of took the first steps towards like civilizing this area. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to kill that mob pack. And then we'll get to do the fun stuff. Right now I was just kind of laying the groundwork. And next time we will do the fun stuff. See you then. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams of killing zombies.